Visiting Angels, Gold Country Retirement Community, and Military Family Support Group wanted to honor local veterans with a virtual experience similar to that of an actual visit to Washington, D.C. The 2019 El Dorado County Mission to Honor Veterans happened because of the tireless efforts of organizers and volunteers alike.
Welcome to Southwest Flight 1945, Director Baltimore. Can you see your ticket, please?
Good morning once again, ladies and gentlemen of our U.S. military, our veterans. We thank you so much for your service, and we have a real treat for you today. We're going to take you to Washington in about 6 minutes. We'd like to. But first, I'd like you to please rise, if you're capable, as we bring in the TSA Color Guard and the posting of our colors.
March. Color guard, hope. Left, face. Present. Arms. Order. Arms.
I want to take a minute to introduce you to an interesting gentleman. You're all interesting in your own way, and you're all unique. But I have a gentleman here, Ron Moores, who is 101 years young. And all Ron did was serve the U.S. Army in World War II. I guess you kind of like that because you went into the Navy and then served us in the Korean War. That's kind of special.
That was fun.
Well, we were going to ask you to do the Pledge of Allegiance, but the TSA kind of took that for you, but just want to say hello and thank you for your service. So, Ron, I got to ask you this. When you came into the world, your president couldn't tweet, but he kept America great by winning the First World War. That was Woodrow Wilson, by the way. And the American flag that flew over Washington only had 48 stars. So you're going to get up to date in a special way. Please join me in welcoming Matt Reed from the office of Congressman Tom McClintock.
Now, Ron, thank you so much for your service. Congressman McClintock is in Washington, D.C. today, but he wanted to be sure to honor you and all of you today. And he had a flag flown over the United States Capitol. And I wanted to present you with the flag and the certificate that accompanies it. And I'll read it aloud. It's from the architect of the United States Capitol, the flag of the United States of America. This is to certify that the accompanying flag was flown over the United States Capitol on February 19th, 2019, at the request of the Honorable Tom McClintock, Member of Congress. This flag was flown for those in uniform serving today and to those who have served in the past. We honor you today and every day, and thank you all for your service.
Following opening activities, our passengers settled back to watch a video of an actual flight to BWI. The video showed the arrival at Baltimore with enthusiastic greetings from people in the terminal, then boarding the luxury coach that took them on a tour of our nation's capital. The virtual visit to Washington, D.C. and the surrounding area included military monuments as well as performances by military squads. After the virtual flight returned to El Dorado County, guests enjoyed a delicious meal served by local students, took group photos, and were presented a challenge coin. Returning to the venue that had served as their aircraft earlier, guests were treated to nostalgic songs by the Gold Country Chorus and mail call that included letters written by members of the community. Program completed, guests exited the terminal to flag-waving cheers from young and old alike. A day to remember, a welcome home, and thank you for your service.